our bodies are so exquisitely designed, so intricately, perfectly. Hi, I'm Susan Jane Rome, Master Coach and Mindset Mentor to women who have almost broken through to where they want to be, and then something happens. We clear those blocks right at the core, right down to the subconscious level, so that they can get what they want. I am back to follow up on our conversation about working out and maximizing it and being present and intention. So you hear all the time, hear this, okay, stay with me, that there are two guarantees in life. One is, obviously, you're going to die. I'm going to die. We're all going to die. The other is taxes. I call BS on the second one being taxes. The second guarantee that we have is that as long as we're alive, we're going to inhabit this particular body. We don't get to trade it in, we don't get to reupholster, we don't get to upgrade. It's this body. So we need to invest in some respect for it. Most people in the West walk around of life from the neck up, like in their heads, not really in their body. And because of that, the mind kind of is a little arrogant, thinking it knows all about the body. And the truth is that our bodies are so exquisitely designed, so intricately, perfectly. Our bodies are doing any given second hundreds of things to keep us alive. Breathing us, distributing oxygen, clearing carbon dioxide, digesting food, pumping our heart, like endless. We need to learn to respect it. Which means we need to get a little acquainted with our bodies and their reality. Especially as women, we are so conditioned by society, by mass media, to be critical of our bodies, to be rejecting of our bodies, to aspire to some airbrushed fantasy that is not real. And so there's a lot of negative self-talk about what we don't like about our bodies, what we hate about our bodies, what we wish was different. So let me ask you a question. You're in a romantic relationship, whether that's a life partner, a lover. If your partner is constantly looking for what you do wrong, criticizing you, judging you, wishing you were someone else, you look different, do you think at best that you would be inspired to be your best in that relationship? To give of your best? Right? Your body's the same. Having said that, there is a myth that I need to dispel, because it became very hip to talk about mind and body. Like that was some revolutionary thing, mind and body. It's an illusion. There is no mind and body. They are inextricably intertwined. They can't be separated. It can't be that and that. It's mind-body, one unit. They're one unit. Your body, the cells of your body, are eavesdropping on your thoughts. Your thoughts are constantly communicating to your body. This is a relationship. without acknowledging it, we just get, you know, in NLP, which I'm certified in, neuro-linguistic programming, they talk about being at the cause of or effect of your life. With this, you're always at the effect of. That's why intention's so important. That's why having a working knowledge of our body is critical. So, investing in our body, investing in uncovering what this treasure is, where our emotions reside. Let me tell you a story. I've worked with a lot of people who started off with me. I had a brick and mortar for years in the city and never advertised, which I used to think was a badge of honor until Marie Forleo said, if you don't advertise, that's pretty dumb. And I went, oh, I get that. That's a different story. But I worked with a lot of people who worked in the mainstream because you had to know someone and get a referral to get to me. So a lot of people had done a lot of work and were like, I'm grounded, I'm in my body, I know my body, until we started working. I've worked with other body workers, personal trainers. I worked with a personal trainer who believed that she was really grounded in her body. And so we were talking and she was going somewhere and she said something. I said, how do you feel about that? And she said, and I said, where are you going to look for that? And she was like, I said, where are your emotions? She didn't know. Our emotions live in our body. When you're scared, it's physiological. Your breathing changes, your heart beats. When you're anxious, your tummy churns. This is in our bodies. This is somebody who works with other people who had no clue where to go to find her emotions. In our body. Our intuition. It's not a coincidence that people talk about gut feeling. It's in the gut. It's in the body. Our heart, science has now shown that our heart has its own working intelligence. There's a brain in the heart. We need to be able to work with that. Otherwise, we're operating on a few cylinders short. Plus, we're cutting off our life support. There's no coincidence that we talk about, oh, you know, I'm shouldering that responsibility. And then, what's wrong with my shoulder? Like, they don't get put together. Our body is communicating to us all the time, sending us messages. But we're conditioned to take a pill, shut it up, get rid of it as fast as possible, and have no interest or curiosity in what is the message it's bringing, besides everything else, and there's a huge amount. Especially on social media now. We all know that we're inundated with information. People are consuming huge amounts of information. It is all theoretical while it's in your head. It just percolates in your head. You don't know it. It's recall. Until it's embodied, until it is experienced through the physicality of your doing. That's when it becomes unified. That's when it becomes integrated and owned. This is my follow-up. There's a huge amount still about alignment and working out, but please let me know if you have questions. If you do, put them in the comments. I will check and I will be sure to answer every question, because this is critical. The world needs change. We're not going to change by living in the neck up. It's easy. It's easy to make rash judgments and whatever in our head. It's not so easy when we're feeling it. I want your questions. I want to know if this made sense and what questions come after this. Okay?